In this day and age, physical appearance is not enough to seduce the modern-day woman. These days, a man has to have the gift of crafty, seductive conversation to get the attention of the contemporary woman. Today, women are much more open to imagination, which is why they prefer men who can drive them wild with words. To seduce a woman's mind, you have to inspire fascination and interest, without coming across as offensive, or a guy who only wants one thing from her. This all can be a tricky balance to strike. However, with some practice and the right tips to guide you through the process, you can learn to walk this tightrope with grace, and have her fawning all over you. With that said, here are the 8 most seductive traits a man can learn. Number 1. Confidence. This is by far the most important trait of all to possess. When you are confident, you will attract people to want to be around you, because they know there is always something to learn from just being in your presence. People tend to be captivated to confidence, because it's alluring. You need to make yourself feel assured, or at least fawn confidence when meeting new people. As long as you believe in what you have to offer, a woman will too. This is why you should always have a positive attitude when going out and meeting new people. If you lack confidence and feel like you don't have anything to offer, then you'll have to imitate it. This is better than having no confidence at all. However, be careful, too much confidence can be a turn-off for some women. Women can sense when you truly believe in yourself, and when you're bluffing. It is important to learn how much confidence is appropriate, and that way you don't push away a woman by being too conceited or full of yourself. Every woman will appreciate a confident man, but not every woman is attracted to the same type of confidence. Some women like men who can take charge and make decisions, while others like it when you allow them to lead the relationship. That's why it's important to think outside the box when it comes to meeting new people. If you want to be the type of man who approaches women, then do so because it makes you feel good about yourself. If you are someone who likes to take control in relationships, then don't try to change yourself so you can fit other people's expectations. Do what is inherent to your personality, and everything will make sense. Number 2. Having self-respect. There is no bigger turn-off to a woman than a man who doubts himself, and places others on a pedestal. There are many attractive things about being modest, but being too unassertive can be just as bad as having too much arrogance. Having self-respect means you don't care what others think of you, or if someone doesn't like your personality. It also means that you won't hesitate to voice your thoughts and opinions, and speak up for yourself if necessary. Women will not only admire a man with self-respect, but they will also appreciate his confidence to be himself in any given situation. This is what makes them want someone special in their life, instead of just settling for someone, because everyone else says they should. Having self-esteem means that you're comfortable in your own skin, and not afraid to go after what you want, 2 qualities that women certainly find very attractive. Number 3. Smelling seductive. There's nothing more intoxicating than someone smelling good. Every woman knows what attracts her to men, and it usually has something to do with the way they smell. If you don't know how to seduce women without trying too hard, then you can always rely on your fragrance. Everyone loves when someone smells good after sweating all day long, but wearing cologne isn't enough to make you smell good. You need to shower every day, and wear the right kind of body product also. There are so many different products out there, but you should start with 2 main ones: deodorant and shower gel. Don't use too much cologne because it can be overpowering. Also, don't go for a cheap fragrance because that's not what will make you seem more attractive. You should opt for something simple that doesn't have too much of a noticeable scent, but rather just leaves the right impression in the air around you. If you don't have enough money for a good cologne, then you just have to smell fresh and clean. Number 4. A sense of humor. A little bit of humor can go a long way for any man. Whether you're in the bedroom or at a party, you want to be able to make women chuckle. Not only will it build your self-confidence when you know how to use humor in all situations, but it will also give people something to remember about you when you leave. You cannot be too serious all the time. Some guys believe they have to act like everything is so important, which looks pretty uptight and boring. Women enjoy being around those who can have a sense of humor. You don't need to be a clown and always make jokes, but you can let your hair down and relax once in a while. Number 5. Being charming. Charm is one of those things that you cannot just learn from a book, but it's something every woman will appreciate. You don't have to be rich or famous to charm women, but rather just know how to tease them, and seem interested in what they have going on in their lives. You can also charm a woman by being persistent when trying to get her out on a date. There is nothing wrong with being assertive in your intentions, but don't be demanding either. You need to know how to take no for an answer, and come back the next time until the woman feels like giving up. Keep in mind that there is a huge difference between charming and flirting, and you should never cross the line into full-on disrespect. Being charming means respecting those around you, so charm them with kindness and earn their trust. Number 6. Open-mindedness. Having an open mind will attract women, just as much as having a sense of humor. A woman will always be more attracted to someone who likes trying new things, and experiencing new cultures. If you think you know everything, and that there is nothing else in this world to learn, then you will not make a very good impression when meeting someone new. Keep an open mind, and always try to give something a chance before making your final decision about it. Women like to know that you are always willing to learn new things, and care about what they have to say. Someone who is too closed-minded will not give their opinion on anything, unless it's something they already believe in. There is nothing more annoying than someone who just nods their head when talking to others, without actually thinking about the topic at hand. Number 7. A good listener. If you want to be alluring to any woman, then you need to know how to be a good listener. Every woman loves a man who can make her feel like she is the complete center of his attention, and that she's the only one on the planet that matters at that moment. You cannot do this by interrupting, or talking over them while they are trying to speak. Women can feel if a man is really listening to them or not, and they will regard you more if they know that you care about what they have to say. Not everyone is good at knowing the right things to say all the time, so being a good listener can truly make someone's day. Plus, you will learn how to react better in certain situations, if you know what the other person is thinking. Number 8. Being spontaneous. There is nothing more attractive than spontaneity, especially for women looking for casual relationships rather than something long-lasting. Every woman wants to feel desired and needed by the man she is with, but in order to do that, you need to be able to take her out of her comfort zone once in a while. Being spontaneous doesn't mean you need to get smashed and take her out bar hopping, but rather just do something that both of you enjoy. You can also be spontaneous in the bedroom by taking charge and being confident when initiating intimacy. You don't have to plan your spontaneity, or find a reason for doing it in the first place. Just wait for the right time to take her by surprise, and it will be worth the effort.